Members of the inter-party resistance against the new voter register peacefully demonstrated in Accra to protest the Electoral Commission's decision to compile a new voters register. This is the third such demonstration by the group, made up of the main opposition party, the National Democratic Congress (NDC), and the People's National Convention (PNC), and other parties. Tuesday's demonstration was triggered by the EC's announcement to the general public about the compilation of the new voters register, which will begin on the 8th of April. The demonstrators took off at Kalkudi en route to 37 Christ the King, Jubilee House, through Accra J interchange to the Ridge roundabout, then headed straight to the Electoral Commission. Leaders and members of all the opposition parties, grassroots members and party sympathizers were out on the street. Security was very tight at all points to ensure that all remained peaceful. Some of the demonstrators said they were not happy with the stance of the EC, irrespective of the concerns raised by the major stakeholders.
We recently did the Assembly and the Unit Committee elections. We've done the referendum on the regional creation. And then very recently we were about to do a referendum with regard to the District Assembly elections, but it was called off. And in all, this was the register that was used.
I represent the Zongo community where there are a lot of Muslims. The timing of the Electoral Commission is going to coincide with our ritual Ramadan, which is going to make it very difficult for Muslims to join the queue, to be tired, and to get themselves registered.
What they are telling us is that they want to bring facial recognition. It's inorganic. We know the difficulties that are associated with facial recognition. It is not something it is not foolproof. The best form of identification, the best form of data collection is the biodata they have.
What people don't know is that even the Electoral Commission themselves have not done enough sensitization to make sure Ghanaians are even aware of a new voter list. It is our demonstration that is making Ghanaians even aware that the Electoral Commission wants to come out with the voter register.
It's going to be three of many demonstrations, many civil disobedience against the Electoral Commission for their hard-headedness in pushing through a new voter register, what we call a phony voter register.
Minor updates, minor upgrades, yes, we understand. But a total overhaul is a total waste of the taxpayers' money, waste of the citizens' time, and endangers the democracy at the same time.
After all, the gestation period of this particular register is for 10 years. So if for nothing at all, the register should be changed 2022. So at this particular time, let's go to this election with this particular register.
The Director of Operations of the Accra Regional Police Command, Mr. Kwesi Ofori, spoke to the media.
We came in our hundreds. We improved upon this job as well as being professional, very democratic-minded, human rights inclined, and above all, to serve the people of Ghana.
The peaceful demonstration was themed Yempini Demonstration.
Still on the Yempini demonstration, leaders of the inter-party resistance against the new voter register have presented a petition to the presidency and the Electoral Commission in Accra. The petitions were received by the Minister of State at the presidency, Dr. Kwekwe Fiye, and Mr. Lawrence Sapong, the acting director at the EC, respectively.
Addressing the protesters at the Jubilee House on behalf of the President, the Minister of State at the Presidency, Dr. Kwekwe Fiye, received the petition and assured the parties that their grievances will be presented to the President.
Well, it does not lie in my mouth to see how he will react to it, but I assure you that this letter I will deliver in person to His Excellency. So whatever he makes, you hear from him.
Away from the Jubilee House, they continued to the Electoral Commission to present their petition to the EC chairperson, Mrs. Jean Mensah. The chairman of the People's National Convention, PNC, Mr. Bernard Mona, made the presentation.
The register will be finally ready on 8th November, meaning we have only 29 days to the elections. Obviously, this will run counter to many things that you have to do. One, the compilation of a special voters register to enable our security personnel, the media, and many other people who will have to cast their vote ahead of time. you know that you have 42 days to do so by law. You have not done so, and by the dates you are given, it cannot be.
The Acting Director of Administration of the EC, Mr. Lawrence Sapong, received a petition on behalf of the EC.